the world for a single purpose: to destroy the realm of the gods.
Yo, it's your boy Red, and I'm gonna review Blood of Zeus, a Netflix original anime series. It's pretty alright, man. What can I tell you? I mean, I love Greek mythology. I love the gods, Zeus, Hermes, Hera. They're all cool, man. So I kind of wanted to see this. It was on my list, and I want to scratch it off. Rarely I scratch anything off my list on Netflix. It had potential. It was good. I mean, let me tell you, the action scenes are great. The blood, the fighting, and Netflix knows how to do that kind of shit. The chasing of demons, the gods, the mythology we heard before 1,000 times. Zeus impregnates this woman to belong to this king kind of thing. I heard this story. You heard it in the Hercules movie. I recently saw Clash of Titans, same fucking story. So we get that same thing here. So it's interesting already. I'm watching it. Our main character is getting trained by Zeus secretly, by the way, spoiler alert. At this time in the point of the history, gods didn't want to interfere with, there was a law that gods shouldn't interfere with humans, that they have to earn their right to, claim the earth. During this is happening, we get the thing about the Titans. The gods kill the Titans. We barely see the Titans, but when a Titan fell, he brought out these giants who are like miniature Titans, which pollute the earth, and then their one sole purpose is to destroy the gods. They defeat the giants and then lock their bodies away in the ocean. Though someone finds one of the bodies and basically corrupts himself and becomes a demon. Hence, demons are born, and now we gotta fight them. That's basically the main problem that's going on right now on the earth. During all of these events, we get a whole family drama kind of thing going on, which is typical because that's basically the story here. And brother rivalry, stuff like that. And of course, squabble between the gods. That's interesting all in itself. The thing I have a problem with this show is it's moving way too fast. Our main character here, Heron here, we find out is a demigod. If you guys don't know, demigod is half human, half mortal. He's basically the main character of the show, which it makes sense, especially when everything gets connected really quickly. But the show moves way too fast, to the point where you're like, I don't really care too much about Heron, but I know he's the main character and he can't die. He's got plot armor. That includes some of his friends that are just thrown in there real quickly that you have to take with a grain of salt because there's no character building here at all. It moves really quickly. I feel like they had enough content in this first season to make 2 seasons. But I guess they want to keep the plot going really fast. But it's kind of annoying because even with the gods, you see all these gods behind these 3 main gods that we get here. The god of war, Apollo, and being Elive, that dude that runs fast, I forget his name. We get all these gods, and there's more gods around here that we see in scenes, but we don't get no context of. That's exactly what happens with other people in the show. They get some cool looking people, but we don't know who the fuck they are, and we shouldn't really care because they're gonna die anyways. That's all I can tell you guys. It's just insane how fast the show moves, and it has so much potential. All these great gods that we see, even right here, we see all these gods. It's like, damn, those are cool looking gods and stuff. But whatever, let's skip all that and just keep going with the story we're going with Heron and Zeus and Heron's mom, and then I can't say Helga. I mean to say Hera, right? Which is interesting in itself, but like I said, they had so much other stuff to work with. I think they could have made a great show right here. Something you want. Apparently, the second season's already been greenlit, but from what I read, they want to have 5 seasons in total, so I don't know if they're going to get to that. Like I said, it's a cool show, interesting, just with the mythology itself. I don't know where they're going with it, though, especially how the first season ended. Without giving too much spoiler alerts, Hades. That's it. Anyways, seriously, I mean, it's interesting. The Amazon woman, I forget her name. We get something that happened between her and her mom and her father, but I don't know. They haven't touched on that yet. Maybe we'll get to see that later. Hera, we don't know what happened to her in the end. Zeus, definitely, is he dead? Is he not? Can't tell you guys. We'll see what all this happens. And to be honest, I'm gonna watch the second season just because it's on Netflix, but I probably wouldn't if I had to look for it. So with that being said, what would I give season 1, right? It was alright, kind of what I expect in Netflix shows nowadays. There's a lot there. They don't really use it very well. I'm gonna give this one average score 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit that sub, and catch you guys next time. Peace.